What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on PrizePicks. The day is finally upon us. It is NFL Conference Championships. We've got the Eagles going up against the Commanders and the Bills against the Chiefs. I know you guys have all been waiting for this day, and as have I. We've got a bunch of NFL picks in this video, but before we get into any of that stuff, please drop a like on this video. It helps me out a ton. It takes 2 seconds. It's completely free from you. They don't even notify you or anything. All you got to do is go down here, click that like button. It helps me out a ton. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's head over to the recap. Now, this recap is not going to be like the other ones. This recap is actually a little bit more of a sadder recap because we have not been winning. We didn't win a lot on Saturday, and I'm going to go through it. It takes a man reel to show you. It takes a lot of these people on YouTube, these YouTube gurus, so to say, they never show you a loss. They never show you a loss because they want you to think that they're always winning, which is not true. They're just trying to trick you into this. I'm here. I'm legit. I'm telling you guys, we don't win every single day. But all we can try to do is guarantee profit over the month. And this was one of those losing days. We ended up giving back a ton of units right now because in the last week, actually, we've gained a ton of units. So at the end of the day, we had to give some of them back. That's how it works. But this was the free play I gave out in yesterday's video. This one right here with Jaden Daniels. And these guys went both on the over, which is good because it still means that we're getting the correlation hits. We just got them on the wrong side of the ball. And this one ended up being a long game instead of a short game. We're going right here. This was an insane hook. We just needed 7 more passes, and he didn't get one for the last 10 minutes because his teammate got a red card. It was literally a ridiculous sell. They would have had that in the bag, and they ended up losing the game in a last-minute winner. This was a correlated soccer play. We just got the wrong side. This was a correlated CS play, and these were correlated CS and soccer plays. This is an 0 out of 4 right here. I'm going to zoom in on this one. A lot of people on YouTube would never show you an 0 out of 4. The reason that I'm showing you this is to show you that our correlation methods are still working. In this situation, I picked G2 to just wipe Eternal Fire right here. Eternal Fire are the insane underdogs. They are like the 7 or 8 seed coming into this tournament out of 8, and G2 were the 1 seed. G2 should have made quick work of them, and that's why we took the unders, but it didn't end up going that way, and Eternal Fire is actually in the finals right now. They ended up doing the upset. This was another soccer play. Don't let all those reds get you down, though, because we did get a good amount of greens in this day as well. All 4 of these greens are setups for the next day. We've got 3 NFL and 1 soccer. So the VIP is still looking really, really good. Now let's head over to the NBA recap. And unfortunately, there's not much to recap. I had to give out this 2-man right here, and DeJounte Murray ended up not playing the game. So the slip already voided. It literally already out of my account. But that won't stop me from talking about this insane deal that Dabble has on their app right now. If you guys get on Dabble right now, sign up, download this app, and use code FFBAM, they're going to give you $25 for free. I literally see when every single one of you guys gets to take advantage of this promo, and as I see the notifications popping up on my phone, I just feel so happy because you guys are literally taking money away from these sports betting companies who they have way too much money, and they're scamming a bunch of people to get it. You guys are taking their money away and not putting any of your own money in. All you're doing is downloading the Dabble app, using code FFBAM, and you get $25 for free. And here's the kicker. This is the last chance to sign up for this. This one, I'm recording this, well, it says 2 days left because I'm recording this Saturday night. You guys are already probably watching this on Sunday. That means today is your last day to sign up on Dabble and receive $25 for free. From now on, if you sign up, it's not going to be like this anymore. So make sure to get on Dabble, use code FFBAM. The link is in the description as well if you want to just click that link, and you'll get a $25 deposit, not even deposit match. You'll just get 25 in your account like that. Now, let's head over to the plays for today in the NFL. First player we're going to go ahead and target is going to be on the passing yards category. And I've been taking this man on the over all year long. We're sticking with him again on the over here. All playoffs long, because he has been going nuts in the playoffs. 299 against Detroit and 268 against Tampa. He almost had this over, I think, in a half against the Lions. It was ridiculous. Now we're taking him over against Philly. And we're going to longest reception here, and we're going to take Scary Terry here on the over. 23.5, he smashed this in the last 2 playoff games, which shows us that this is a correlated play. When Jaden Daniels has a really, really good game for passing, the odds are that if he's getting to 225, 226 plus, the odds are that his number 1 receiver probably had a big catch somewhere in the 60-minute long game. That's what we're betting on. Now, let's head over to the next game right here. We're going to target the Bills-Chiefs game, and I want you guys to have fun watching this one. This is going to be an absolute movie to watch because the Bills and the Chiefs in the playoffs there's not much else to say. Like, these guys are the real deal. So we're going to go ahead and take Josh Allen over on the completions, and then his main dude, Khalil Shakir, here on the receptions. The reason I love Shakir is because they get him the ball on multiple levels. He kind of reminds me of like a Julian Edelman type, or a more current day comparison could be a little bit of a stretch, but could be Puka Nacua, in the fact that they get him the ball on many levels. They get him a screen pass, they get him a slant pass, they get him an out route, they get him a deep ball. He had a nice deep ball against Baltimore for 35 yards, I think, which means that he's going to hit this line to 5 receptions as long as the Bills are throwing the ball. So as you guys can see, we're betting on that here as well. We're betting on Josh Allen over at passing completions, which means if Josh Allen is racking up the completions like crazy, Khalil Shakir is going to be on the end of those completions, meaning he's going to hit this over at 5 receptions. So that's what we're going to go ahead and take right here. It's going to come out to a little bit of a payout shifted 7x play, but that's all right because our next play right here isn't going to get shifted at all. We're just going to go ahead and go for a smaller slip right here. We're sticking with the same game here. It's going to be Saquon on the longest rush. And guys, Eagles fans are going to hate me for this one, but we're actually going to go ahead and take Saquon under here at the longest rush. The reason for this is this line on PrizePicks is 3 yards higher than it has on almost every single other site. Last week, this line was sitting around 20. Now this line is at 25 yards, which is crazy. That means that Saquon needs to rush half the field or a quarter of the field in one go just to bust this line. And I know the Eagles are going to be running the ball. I know we hit this insane 78-yard rush against the Rams, but if you look at how it's been the last few games, he's had a few reds in there as well. So we are going to take the under here at 25. You can still go for a 24-yard rush and not cash this over. This line is insanely high. Like I said before, that doesn't mean that this is a guaranteed slip. Saquon could go in the first carry and just go to the house and just win. But the reason that we're taking this under is because it's a solid value play and it's higher elsewhere. I mean, it's lower elsewhere, so we're taking the under right here. The next play we're going to go ahead and take is going to be points after touchdowns made, and it's going to be Zane Gonzalez here at 2. The reason I'm taking this is because, first of all, the Commanders could easily get 3. They got 6 against Detroit. But there's no way, in my eyes, that the Commanders get 1. So at a minimum, we're getting the push here, which is what happened against Tampa Bay, which is what happened against Dallas as well. And then against Atlanta and Philly, this is that Philadelphia Eagles team. Jalen Hurts was injured that game, pretty sure. But actually, maybe that was the other one. I don't remember right now. But Jalen Hurts was injured in one of them. Against that Philadelphia, the same team, they got 4 points after touchdown. So we're still taking these guys right here. It's coming out to a 5x. And I'm going to head over and we get $30 to use on Jaden Daniels right here. So I'm just going to use a little bit on this one. And I'm going to send another free play to you guys on the winnable. So if you guys want an extra Jaden Daniels play, which means I'm going to use this free square right here, you got $30 to use on this. Make sure to split it up through a few slips. Don't just use it all on one. Go over to the winnable right here, winnable.com/bam. Hop on the free plan. And I'm just going to, this is literally all you got to put in, name and email. And then if you want to put in your phone number, it'll literally text you the slips right as I put them in. All you got to do is go over to Winnable, and then I'll send you screenshots of my plays. These are the screenshots that I've been sending. We ended up cashing one earlier as well. Look at all these greens that we had earlier in the week. We literally just had one small bad Saturday. And for those of you guys who are already on the VIP or thinking about getting on the VIP, I want you to listen up to this real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and make a new Google Doc and try to explain this to you guys right now. So what we ended up doing was locking in 20 slips on average, 20 slips on Saturday. And what happened was 15 of them ended up losing. 15 of them lost, and then 4 of them went to a half cashed setup. So 4 of them are, there we go, 4 of them are in a half cash setup, which means we just need them to come through for us tomorrow, which is Sunday, which for you guys that'll be today. And then one of them ended up DNPing, which means it ended up being a push. So we need to make back 19 units is what we need to make back. And on average, a 4-man that we're taking, for you guys, it's going to be a 10x because you just do random plays. Or, now I'm not saying you guys specifically, but almost everybody on PrizePicks puts in random shit, and then it goes to a 10x. When you do correlation, it goes down to around a 9x. So what we're going for is a 9x right here. And that's what we're looking at for almost every 4-man. So if we need to hit 2 4-mans amongst our 19 units to basically break even. That's basically breaking even. And then if you, I don't know why the font is looking so sus right now, but if we hit 3 4-mans in that 19 play span, then we're gonna be at profit. And if we hit anything more than 3 4-mans right here, that's what we're going for, because we're going for profit right there. We sent out 20 slips, only 19 of them ended up playing, and a lot of them ended up losing, guys. A lot of them ended up losing, and we were super close to already having a green coming into today. I'm going to show you guys these losses. This one was just 7 passes from this guy, and these ones, if we just took in the unders, we would have been greened. And these are our 4 setups going into tomorrow. So we still have a lot to play for right here. And if all 4 of these cash, we are flying. If 3 of them cash, we're flying as well. And if 2 of them cash, we're still break even. So although it was a pretty rough day in the VIP, guys, we are not anywhere close to losing the entire bankroll, which is what a lot of guys on the internet do end up losing, you guys. I know you guys have tried other subscriptions. I know it's gone pretty bad, and that's why you're here watching my free pick video. On this channel, we've got a system, and it's worked a ton. As you guys can see, this is literally just proof. This has been 1 week alone, and we've been cashing all those bets. So yeah, our system works. Let's stick to it. Put 1 unit on every slip. And yeah, that's all I got for the video. Make sure to have a great NFL Sunday, and I'll see you guys in the next one.